In the early hours of September 1859, gold miners in the Rocky Mountains woke up and started preparing breakfast, convinced it was morning. But it wasn't the sun rising. It was the middle of the night, and the sky above them had turned a terrifying blood-red color. Witnesses described the atmosphere as appearing to be on fire, with great arches of light making it look as if the sky had physically split in two. This was the Carrington event, the most powerful geomagnetic storm in recorded history, and it started with one man looking at the sun. English astronomer Richard Carrington saw two brilliant patches of white light erupt from a massive group of sunspots. He had just witnessed a massive coronal mass ejection, a cannonball of plasma launched directly at Earth at millions of miles per hour. Usually, these storms take days to arrive. This one was so fast it crossed the void of space in just 17 hours. When it hit, the results were impossible to ignore. Auroras, usually reserved for the poles, were seen in Cuba, Jamaica, and Hawaii. The light was so bright that people in the northeastern United States could read newspapers at 2 o'clock in the morning without a candle. Nature was thrown into chaos. Birds began to sing, and roosters crowed, tricked into believing the red sky was dawn. But for the Victorian world, the most terrifying effects weren't in the sky, they were in the wires. The primitive internet of the day, the telegraph system, was overwhelmed by the massive electrical current induced by the storm. Sparks showered from the machines, shocking operators and setting telegraph paper on fire. In a bizarre twist, some operators found they could unplug the batteries and send messages using only the electricity from the sky. In 1859, this was a curiosity and a minor disruption. If the Carrington event happened today, it would be an apocalypse. Our modern world is wrapped in a fragile web of electric grids and satellites that are defenseless against a storm of that magnitude. Massive transformers would melt, causing global blackouts that could last for months or even years. GPS would fail, the internet would vanish, and the financial systems of the world would grind to a complete halt. We narrowly missed a similar storm in 2012. It missed Earth by just 9 days of our orbit. The sky split in two once before to warn us. The question isn't if it will happen again, but when.